We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. This game will start with a throw on first down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw first play with Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
Now the former Sun Devil is Cam Scattergood. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. Have the 60. Have the 60. Ready, ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Down the right sideline. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. That gains an even 60 yards. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Scatterboo trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
3rd and goal.
Half yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is up and through, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 26-yard line.
Mims sent in motion here. Hicks now to throw it here on 1st down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Hicks now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, The defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, Q! Hey! Chill. Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Pettis. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
60 Bison.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 18, run. 18, run.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now he'll air one out, and this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's got a man. That's Horton. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. There's a handoff to Scatterby. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Got it. Ready? 19 Lions. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. They smash. Give the me. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Now Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown Texans. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be frank.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Okay, break. 79 Bronco. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Penix. We'll get that complete to Franklin. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Here we go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Third and 7.
Let's go. 60 bison, 60 bison, 19 lion. Set up. Go.
Throwing is Penix. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he is planted to the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Pick up there of 19 yards. First down for Houston.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Check.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Broncos nothing.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They bring the tight end in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw is Nix. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Third quarter, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Chris Jenkins, they're on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Penix. Right side, and that is hauled in by Horton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain there
of 27 yards.
First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Zach Allen. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Set.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
His kick is good. And the Texans extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Finding room at midfield. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. So they've come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 9. Throwing, Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third down and 9. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now.
38-yard line. A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now Pennick's going to get it forward on a pop pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 9-yard line. Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll run, and he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
36 yards. First down, Denver.
On first down, it's Harvey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Zone read, a give to Harvey. And he'll take this one in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Broncos 9.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
On the ready. Shut up. 70 Lions. Go.
Handoff left. Here comes Scannable. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Steady.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10.
Going now, Penix on first down. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Second and 10.
Cougar 19.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
action now. It's Nix moving to his right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On second down, it's Nix. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6. At the 50.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Third down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. First down and more inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's good.
A first down throw for Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
It's one of those times, Mike, we're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Second down. Nix. He'll get this off to Hill. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Down by Grant Delpit. Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the safety, Grant Delpit, star at LSU, in there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. For the pylon, he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide.
Mixes pass.
Here's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Broncos first down.
They'll motion the slot man right.
At the 35-yard line.
Big snap on 1st and 10. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Now, 1st and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to throw is Nix. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Texans 30, Broncos 23.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Ready up! Let's go!
Now a give on the ground. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. A run straight ahead, that's Scatterby. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, Got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.